All right, folks, welcome to a very special edition of the Library and Media Center podcast. I'm Dr. Rico, but I'm going to step out, and we got some serious business here today. So what's going to happen is, sadly, and it's going to set in probably second semester, my two top flight seniors, and Karina's off camera, who's a host sometimes too, are leaving us. So we have 0 hosts lined up for next year. Brody, our audio guy, is telling me he's leaving this school. This whole thing might fall apart, but possibly it could be saved. But we want to make sure we get the right folks in here next year, right? So we are going to have a job interview today for the positions of hosts of the Library and Media Center podcast for next year, 2025. 2025, 2026. Possibly join in this year too, kind of an apprentice program. But we got to make sure we have the right folks. So I'm going to turn it over to Eason and Jeri. This is a hard-hitting interview.
Welcome.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Okay.
We've had you before. You are Ayana.
Yes.
And you are Mariana.
Yes.
The Annas, as I call you. Very cute.
Okay. That's a good stage name. We're already starting off to a good start.
The Annas of the Canyon.
So, first question.
For me,
Do you want to go first, or shall I?
how are y'all with asking questions?
Yes.
I think I'm pretty well with asking questions.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty well at asking questions too. Me and Ayana are both law majors, so we're like currently learning how to do like a lot of questioning, so we know where to find the right stuff too.
Very
Okay.
true. I love a good cross-examination.
I am.
Wakes me up.
That's a good podcast right there. Now, when it comes to making things impromptu, how are we
Like on the spot.
on the spot?
Oh, good. Yeah, I think I'm very good at improvisation.
Okay.
Very well.
Well, to test that,
Okay.
Right
To
now.
test
Right now?
we're going to have you sell us these markers
So-
one at a time. Who wants to go first?
You want to
Rock,
pitch?
paper, scissors.
You can do rock, paper,
A
scissors.
little good competition here.
Look at that.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
You're going first.
Okay.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, actually this works great for me because I'm actually also an auctioneer too, so like I'm used to this.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, Lord.
Hey guys. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have a Sharpie highlighter here, ladies and gentlemen. It could also use for highlighting great things in your life, your love life, your bank account, all those statements you need in your life. I got 5, would you bid 5, bid 5, bid 5, and I got 5. 5, would you bid a 10, bid a 10, bid a 10, bid a 10, can I get a 10, make a 10, bid a 10. And we're done.
Okay.
That is pretty.
That's yeah. That's
wow. That was
That's a
wonderful.
bar. It's definitely a bar.
That was
What's
wonderful.
the highlight per second rate?
What did you mean highlight per second rate?
How many letters can I do in one swoop?
It depends how much knowledge you're trying to grasp in 1 second. If you're really trying to get that, if you're trying to like boom right there on the money, it just depends on that speed.
On the
Okay.
money.
It works with your hand, you know.
You know
boom.
what? I see something here. I do see something
I
here.
see potential.
Let's move on to you.
Your turn. Go.
Oh, okay. So we have here another Sharpie marker, a fine line Sharpie marker for more finer details. Sometimes we have to take it slower in life, and if you want to take it slower, I recommend this fine line Sharpie pencil. And it also comes in a very, very, very pretty bright pink color. If you love the color pink, you would love this color marker and this fine line marker. Sometimes you do need to take it slow.
Wow.
How are we feeling?
It was fast, slow. I mean, you guys really was
Yeah.
no preparation. That was wonderful.
I think we're ready for the hard-hitting questions. I think we're ready. So, ladies, how much horsepower is in a 2007 Honda Civic?
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
Wow. Look at
I don't know.
that.
She knew. She knew the
Any
one.
guesses?
7.
7. At least 7.
At
know
least
the
7.
answer?
At least
Do
7.
you
Has
know
to be
the
7.
answer?
Do I know the answer? Yeah, it's like 15K.
I was
1,000?
close.
Yeah, 15,000.
Wow. A Honda Civic?
Yeah.
Oh.
The trick
Okay.
is you just have to give a confident answer. It's probably like 3. No,
You just
I just lied. It's so perfect. It feels so fun. We're on a podcast and we could just lie.
it's these microphones. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to ask us a question.
Yeah,
as if
ask
you're
us a
interviewing us.
Access a question.
One question each. About anything.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Prison.
No. Hopefully out of college, because it's in 4 years, and then hopefully in law school. So
Okay.
you?
Okay.
Oh, and a
do you
lie.
wanna
That'd be nice,
okay.
too.
Tell us the truth this time, don't lie.
Not 2 truths and a lie.
Probably a casino somewhere, gambling,
That's a realistic
Better-
choice.
or in a 2007 Honda Civic
With that
That'd be
15K
like a-
horsepower.
15K horsepower, or 3.
It's like a 15. No, that's more than that's like a 20-year-old car by then.
Yeah.
Nah, that's it has personality.
Oh,
It has
okay.
color.
Well, it's better than prison.
It has rot inside, but
It's okay.
just character.
Okay, your turn. Ask us a question.
As being on this podcast, what would be your advice to give to upcoming hosts that come on this show? What would be your advice? What would be the things that you tell them, hey, if you're going to continue, this is what we want you to carry on. This is the legacy we want to imprint on you guys to carry on.
Wow,
Okay.
that's a good question. Both good questions.
Sometimes you're gonna have people double or triple your age talk about things that you have no clue about. My advice is to take that and talk like you know what they're talking about. So they could be talking about Transformers and you're just like, yeah, I was there when it was built. You know what I'm saying? I was there when the robot was made.
This
You
is
know
very
what I'm
true. He
saying?
did this with Mr. Marcuse,
I
and
did
he was
do
like,
it.
"Yeah, I was there with you." No, sir, you
I
were
was.
not.
There's no proof that I wasn't. I absolutely was there.
Photo
What,
or
we were
did
in
it
Tampa?
happen?
Yeah, exactly. Find evidence that it didn't happen. And then
Hey,
can
we
have a
weren't there
conversation.
with you. It might have happened.
That's what I'm saying. What is your advice?
My advice would be like your first episode's gonna be like pretty grueling because you're like kind of nervous, and then the little camera over there, just don't look at it, and the light's gonna be kind of bright on you at first, but you're gonna get used to it, and then the more you interview people, it's just gonna become like second nature to like click into that like interview voice, and then like with you guys, we're more like chill or more calm, but like if we're interviewing Mr. Canfield, we're more like less chill and less calm, you know what I mean? Because he's really really chill, really cool too. You guys have so much fun if you get the job.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
advise not looking at TikTok podcast before. I think there's a specific one we all have in our head right now that we're not going to say.
Sorry, we're not being professional.
But yeah, I would say, it's really just a conversation just with headphones and a mic in your face and you can hear yourself talking. That's normal.
And you don't have to like have. I mean, sometimes we have questions prepared, but like take a mental note of something they said and be like, oh, okay, I'll bring it up after they're done speaking, or maybe segue for the next person. Just kind of like flow with each other, which
That's
you guys do
actually-
well because you guys are friends.
That's
So-
what I've done this whole time. I have not prepared at all.
Nope.
I've just been
And I
talking
just go
about
off
what
of
they
him,
talk.
so-
Yeah, exactly.
And Honda Civics.
And Honda Civics, very
with their
important.
3 horsepower.
2007. Yep.
I'm gonna search it up after this. I might be right with the 15K. No, I'm just saying.
Or incredibly
it's a
incorrect.
real confident answer. It's a real confident answer.
Okay.
Another question. Let's think. How do you guys feel about skipping your classes
For the podcast,
for the podcast?
For the podcast.
we
For the
promote
podcast, yeah.
students going to class.
Yes.
You want to go first? I go first.
I take like very much attention in my classes, so like I'm actively taking notes. So it does hurt. I'm gonna be like so honest. It hurts a little bit missing that note time, but I know that like I can make it up, and I know how to like continue and catch up with myself. So missing it for the podcast is absolutely fine.
I like the honesty.
For me, I would have to piggyback off what Ayana said too. It would take a little bit of a struggle to skip my classes because like I am currently in like 5 dual enrollment classes at the moment. So it's kind of hard to leave and step away from my classes. But I feel like the best classes for me to leave is like the ones that I have at the end, which is probably like my law classes or physics or ROTC, because I already like know the curriculum and know what I'm walking into. So I'm
As
just
she
good.
names 3 heavy hitting classes, those are the okay classes.
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
leave.
name drop my classes.
No, I got I got crime and justice. My
Well-
teacher isn't there, but
Same. Dr. Wright's not here today. So.
Oh,
Dr. Wright's not here.
He decided to.
No.
No, I think
Yes.
a cosmic event is about to happen. What do you mean he's not here? He's always here.
No, he was here
what?
last week. He missed 2 days.
He missed 2 days?
Yep, doctor
Oh,
said so.
Well, something is about to happen. I think we're screwed here.
Maybe he's preparing for something he won't tell
Something
us.
big.
It's possible.
If I may chime in, Dr. Wright says he has a quote unquote an
Unscheduled doctor's appointment,
That
where
part.
if his doctor calls him in, he has to leave immediately and go to his doctor's.
He's Dr. Doom.
Like the bat signal just went out or something. Like
He
I
could
must
be a
leave.
crime fighter.
And
You
he
never
leaves
know.
in like a puff of cloud of smoke.
in his
the
Crocs.
hospital needs me.
That is
Yes.
crazy. So, how are we feeling about let's see. How are we feeling about the setup in general? Are we comfortable in this setting? How are we?
I like this stuff. It's very
It's just
nice.
a little chilly, but I come with a jacket.
Okay,
Stay
okay.
prepared.
Oh, how do we feel about reading, by the way? Reading will come up a lot.
Oh yes, this is a
'Cause we are in the
library.
library.
Yeah.
This is
Podcast,
a
after
library
all.
media center podcast.
Do you guys read books? It's
Yes.
also a
Yes.
question we ask for our listeners.
Oh, y'all. Oh,
He does not read.
Oh.
He reads subtitles. So, but
that's reading.
don't we all?
That's reading.
This might be a wrong time to tell you guys I'm legally blind and dyslexic. No, I'm just kidding.
If I say girl,
I actually can't see out of my right eye. You know,
My left eye, I cannot see at all.
at all.
do you have
know.
any favorite books you guys read or favorite authors?
This is like extremely childish, but it's comforting. I really enjoy the Dork Diary series. Like I really,
Oh.
really enjoy them heavily. So
Okay.
that's just like on the lower end, though. I know it's like a little bit of a children's book, but it's just comforting to read.
I'm more of a Dr. Seuss guy myself.
I was diary
Redfish,
kid,
Bluefish.
That's a banger. Let's get
eggs
her on
and
right
ham.
now. Let's get her on right
Exactly,
now.
exactly.
What about you?
For me, I'd say I like a lot of poetry, like slam poetry. I even write a little bit of my own in my spare time. But I had to agree with Diana. My little sister, she always reads those Junie B. Jones books, and I love them too. Those I read them side by side with her. I'm like, Junie B. Jones did what now? Like,
In the second grade?
exactly.
Yes, the tea is
Yes.
always crazy with Judy B. Jones. She's always up to
what I'm saying.
something.
That and Pete the Cat.
Yes.
Have we noticed the lack of novels we read in school now?
Yeah.
It's more like just analyzing text. So
I
like
realized
reading.
that that's not just a feeling we have. That's actually, we're not allowed to read novels anymore, besides in our glorious library.
Or what's it called? The Great Gatsby. That's one of them.
Yeah.
What's the other one we read in like
We
English
can't read those
10?
anymore. CCSD does not allow us to
Fahrenheit
read those
4
in class.
360
That
something.
was a
I
good
don't
one.
know.
We can't read those anymore. It's just straight in
Oh,
text.
451. That was the title of the book.
450. It was 450. Did you get the special edition where you have to like burn the pages to reveal the text?
That's too much work for me.
Okay, well,
That was super cool.
that's why I'm sticking to my subtitles.
I would learn so much more. Like if I was reading, like you know how you have those TikToks where like there's like one page that have
The
those slime
Subway
videos,
Surfers.
and then they have like
Yeah.
crime. Like if I was to hear like, okay, this is the story, and I'm like drawing on my color, people are like, oh, so she did what now? Like I would understand my text so much better. Like that would.
Audio. Nah, because my teacher be like, we read a paragraph, and then my teacher turns it to a short film. It's amazing. Like, he walked down the street, and then my teacher's like, all right, so the clothes he's wearing off of this text, the shoes, we can tell his mother dies at the end, everything is happening. We learn everything. This is the most important page in the full book. He just walked
And it's just
outside.
the introduction, and it's
That's
like,
what I'm
hello,
saying.
good morning, guys.
That's actually
What actually
happened.
happened here? What?
I love over analyzers. Like if someone's wearing the like a red color shoes, they're like, last week it's because the Red Sox won that one game, and that's why they're wearing.
Or like the Dutch Bros straw colors.
Yes.
I
Yes.
heavily like do that every time I go with my dad at Dutch Bros. He's like, ask them for the pink straw. Like Dad, no, they had to give it to me. He's like, ask for the pink straw. He's like, every time I get the boom, I'm like, didn't make it this time.
Conspiracy theories.
Are we into conspiracy theories?
Heavily.
Heavily? What
Give
are
us
some?
one.
I
Let's
believe
see.
extraterrestrials, aliens do exist because I don't think that we are the only ones in this world.
That part.
In this world?
In this
You think-
world, like this whole
Ooh.
universe.
Okay.
Think beyond, bigger.
Okay, okay.
There's,
Beyonce.
I believe in I don't know if I'm saying this right, but the butterfly effect and the Mandela effect. Like, I believe in those heavily. Like I think like sometimes I'd be laying in my bed at night and I'm like, I can't sleep and everything, and I think like, okay, if I didn't do this that morning, or this, if I didn't meet this person, where would I be now? Would I still be the same person? Would I still have the same knowledge that I have on my back today? And it's just like a whole bunch of different canon events. Like it has me like having that one TikTok audio from like Spider-Man that like,
I heavily believe in the butterfly effect. And then I had something happen to me this morning. I woke up 10 minutes late, and I arrived at school 10 minutes late, and I tripped on the curb walking into school. So I think if I would have woke up them 10 minutes before, my shoes would not be creased at this moment. But, you know, we move. That curb, I'll get it back.
You got back up.
Tomorrow I'll spin it back, and then we'll see what happens. But if I trip on that curb again, I'm going to write a letter. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. We'll get it caved up, and we'll put a new one there. Because it's not me. It's the sidewalk, I promise.
Okay.
I promise.
Well, Unfortunately, this is the end of our interview.
Yes.
And
man.
we will, let you guys know.
Yeah.
if
We'll give
guys
you a call back.
Got the job, but you guys did a great job. Fun time, good time, all the time, right?
We'll bring a pigeon to your doorstep or something.
How many people call your
That
people?
letter.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the letter.
The
Yeah,
letter.
pigeon.
See, look at
Absolutely.
that, natural.
That's what I'm saying. All right. I
So let's
believe
say
this
bye to
is
our
the end.
listeners.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Toodles.
Bye.
Ciao,
Thanks for
ciao.
having us.